Hi, my name's Will and welcome to photographyquestions.com. Today I'm going to spend about 5 minutes just talking to you about how Lightroom catalogs work. When you first open Lightroom, you might be wondering, how do I access my images, what happens to them when I import them, and where do we go from there. So with Lightroom catalogs, what you're doing is you're creating a separate file on your computer that contains the image information of the files that you're working on. So we'll just run through creating a new catalog so I can show you what I mean. So we'll go up here to File, New Catalog, and what I like to do is create a catalog for the images I'm going to edit in a master folder that's got my originals in it, just so I can keep my catalog and my files, my working files together. That's just something I like to do. You can create one catalog for your entire image library, but I generally like to create one for each job that I've done. So we'll just give this a title here. Might help if I spell balloon correctly, and we'll save that. So that will close Lightroom and reopen it, and your new catalog is ready to go. Of course, there are no images in our catalog yet, so we'll have to import those. So I'll click on the import button. We'll find my original files here. Now all these images are pre-selected to import, so we'll go ahead and do that. And that will show you a little progress bar up the top left hand corner there. Now once this is done, Lightroom, this new catalog in Lightroom is now referenced those files. It has taken the information, it's taken the metadata, it's taken the raw file information, and it's created these thumbnails here. So if I begin to work on these, I am then working on the referenced data within the catalog. I'm not working on the original file itself. So this catalog will now contain a reference to the location of the file on your computer. Down here it will show you the original folder it came from. It will contain the instructions on how you want to process the photo. So if we begin to go through and develop our photos, it'll save these changes within the catalog, so the next time you open this catalog those changes will stay there. All the same, you can always revert back to your original file, and this way it's a non-destructive editing process, so you've always got the original information there if you want to go back to the very beginning and start your editing again. Now this works a little different to like a file browser like Adobe Bridge, for example, where it has to reference that original file every time. When you're using a catalog in Lightroom, it's already got that information, so when you reopen that catalog you can begin working straight away. So what I like to do, as I touched on earlier, is I like to create a master folder for my photo shoot. I'll generally then have a folder for originals and a folder for edits, and as you can see here, Lightroom has created this catalog file in the folder we nominated for it. So that's basically the gist of it. You can add, as I say, more and more images to your catalog, however many you want. There's no upper limits to the number of images you can add, but I like to create it all, keep it simple and create one catalog for each photo shoot that I do. You'll just notice here, touching on quickly, if we go back to our originals, you can't re-import them. You can't import the same photos twice, so you'll know that those are already in your catalog. So if we go back to our library here, we can go back and open a different catalog by going Open Catalog and navigating to wherever that may be on your computer. We can go Open Recent and go back to any previous catalog that you may have had open. So we'll do that. That will then close Lightroom and relaunch it with that catalog open. And there you go. So if, for example, we edit this image here, we'll just do a quick develop. Make it a low contrast black and white. and we then go to a different catalogue, and we go back to that catalogue. You'll see that that information was saved within the catalogue. Again, we can always go back to our default settings on your image. So that's basically how catalogs work on Lightroom. If you've enjoyed this video, that's great, and if you are looking at getting Lightroom for yourself and you want to help me out at the same time, you can go to photographyquestions.com/resources, and there's an affiliate link there that you could click on, and I'd be much appreciated if you do this. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos.